We will talk about direct proportional and inverse proportional. In our school, this one is the material of grade 8. Okay, we start with the direct proportional. Okay, direct proportional. For example, I have the ticket and the cost. Okay, there's a ticket and cost. Now, for example, if I buy one ticket, then it will cost me around, for example, 20K. Okay, what happens if I buy 3 tickets? Then it means I will buy 60K. If for example, I increase it becomes 7 tickets, I buy 7 tickets, it means it will cost me around 140K. And then if I buy 10, which is a lot, okay, that one will be equal to 200K. Okay, now if you look on the value of ticket from left to the right, okay, the number is going up. 1, 3, 7, 10, increasing, right? But for the cost here, look on the cost here, it's also going up. They are going up, okay, or increasing too. Now, this one is a direct proportional. Okay, the cost, okay, I will write it here. The cost is directly proportional to ticket. Okay, when the cost is directly this one is a cost is directly proportional to ticket. Why? Because when this one is going up, okay, the cost will go going up. And then if we read it from the right to the left, it's going down. For the cost, the ticket will also going down. So actually the relationship between these two things, the ticket and cost, is directly proportional. Now, when I say cost is directly proportional to ticket, means the value of the cost is actually dependent on the number of tickets that you want to purchase. Okay, so it means, it means I can say that because this one is dependent on this one is dependent. And this one will be independent. Okay. Now, for this kind of question, we don't know what variable that is used for the dependent, what variable is used for independent. We just know about cost and ticket. Now, usually for me, for the independent one, I will use X, and then the dependent one, I will use Y. Okay, that's why on the ticket here, I will put X next to it, and then the cost, I will put Y there. Now, we look on the inverse proportional now. Okay, this one is the direct proportional. This one is an inverse proportional. For example, okay, I want to go somewhere, and the distance between my current position to that place is 100 kilometers. Okay, the elements that I want to compare is speed and also time. Okay, now the speed can be 10 kilometers per hour. It can be 20 kilometers per hour. What else? For example, 25 kilometers per hour, or even 50 kilometers per hour. Now, if my speed is 10 kilometers per hour, okay, what will be the time needed to reach the place? It will be 100 divided by 10, it will be 10, right? 10 hours. Okay, now if it's 20 kilometers per hour, okay, then I need 5 hours to go there. Okay, and then 25 kilometer hours, it means I need 4. Okay, and then 50 kilometer per hour, it means I need 2 hours. Now if you look on the table here, look, okay, if this one is going up, if you look from the left to the right, if this one is going up, this one will going down. When this one is going down, that one will going up. So that one is called as an inverse proportional. Now, if I say time is inversely proportional to speed, okay, then I can say that the time, you get the time depend on the speed, right? So this one will be the dependent. I will make it short now. And this one will be the independent. Okay, now if there is no variable given like time and speed, the dependent will be the y and the speed will be x. So I will write it here next to it, x and y. Now I need to also put the arrow. So if it's a direct proportional, it going up like this one. If like the x is going up, the y is going up. If the x is going down, then the y is going down too. But if it's inverse, if the x is going up, the y will going down. Will go down. And then if the x is going down, the y will go up like that. Okay, I hope that you can see the difference on the arrow there, and now you will be able to differ the direct proportional and inverse proportional. Now, right now, if I ask you to make an equation, now I'm talking about creating an equation. Okay, you need, like creating an equation, first you need to find the value. You need to find the value of k. Okay, now we go back to the direct proportional here. The value of k, we need to find the value of k. What is k? Basically, k is a value that is constant. That is constant. Like this. Okay, now we need to find something that is constant here. Okay, and it should come from the y and x. Okay, maybe now. When we learn about this one, we know like for the comparison, we can use the rate approach and ratio approach. And then if we use the ratio approach, okay, which is, that one is comparing two different things. It means I will use either comparing x and y or y to x. But I will use the y out of x here will be k. So for example, 20 out of 1, okay, if it's constant, then that one will be equal to 60 out of 3. And then 140 out of 7, which is all of them will give you 20, so it's constant. Okay, now if I ask you to make an equation that shows cost is directly proportional to ticket, which cost is the y, and then the ticket will be x, okay, then y, okay, will be kx from this one. And then it means, because we know the value of k already, so we can change y is equal to 20x. Look, this one is so independent, you can put any number and the result of the y will depend on the value of x. That's why this one is called as an dependent, and this one is independent. Okay, and this one is directly proportional to this one, because when this one is increased, that one will increase. If this one decrease, this one will decrease too. Okay, that one is the direct proportional. Now, if it's inverse proportional, again, we need to find the k. Look here, okay, x and y. If I multiply the x and y, all of them will give you 100. 10 times 10, 20 times 5, 25 times 4, 50 times 2. So all of them will give you a constant value, which is that one is 100. So we can use that fact to make an equation. So it says like, oh, if I multiply x and y, okay, the value will be constant like this one. And if like the time, which is that one is the y and this one is x, okay, when I want to make an equation, then y will be k divided by x. Now, what is the equation for this one? Well, first we need to find the value of k. K is equal to x times y. Okay, which is this one will be 10 times 10. And that one will be 100. Now, if I am asked you to make an equation that shows that time is inversely proportional to speed, then I will use this format, right? Y is k divided by x, which is, it means y is equal to 100 divided by x, and that one will be the equation. Okay, thank you.